Like their first kiss moment, he's kind of over there meek and embarrassed, and then she just goes up and kisses him. The entire country has been waiting for this. Today, Mikaela, we are gonna be ranking the top 5 TV couples in history. Now, there are other TV couple lists over at ranker.com, but they're a little bit more niche. They're like current TV couples, past TV couples. But make sure you guys head over to Ranker and check out all those lists, and maybe we'll make one that's just the best TV couples of all time. Mikaela, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is actually, and you're not gonna agree with this, I don't think, Olivia Pope and the President Fitz from Scandal. Of course I'm not gonna agree with this. Of course I'm not. He should be impeached and she should be nowhere near Washington. They are in the wrong, I'd say like 80% of the time.
Kiss me, Olivia. You know you want to.
But I am a sucker for a forbidden love story. You're not supposed to really want them together, but you do. It gives you like the Twilight feelings a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I will give you this. I love that one of the people in this couple is the President of the United States. You can't raise the stakes higher than that. Question, should we pivot this entire episode from TV couples to just Jack goes on a rant about all of his issues with Scandal?
I want you to leave that show alone because I love it.
What are you gonna, hi, like Olivia?
No.
Look it up. That's literally how she goes,
I just think it's a very passionate and fun TV romance. The end. What's your number 5?
Okay, so my number 5 is Kelly and Ryan from The Office. I was gonna put Jim and Pam, but then I was like, no, there are better Office ones. Kelly and Ryan are one of the funniest, not will they, won't they's, but like.
It's will he?
Should they's? They're both so toxic. And each season, their relationship, I mean, Kelly has when Ryan's working for corporate and he comes back and Kelly's dressed like she's basically going to like a steak dinner. And she's like, why don't you ever talk to me? He's like, Kelly, not now. And she goes, well, I'm pregnant, buddy.
And guess what, buddy? I am keeping it.
It's just the best. What's your number 4?
My number 4, I put Lily and Marshall from How I Met Your Mother. It just felt like to me, they're the most wholesome TV relationship.
Definitely.
I'm really tired of like the Ross and Rachel, the Jim and Pam, like that. Those feel like very overplayed and boring relationships to me. But like, I think they really are like a really sweet spot in How I Met Your Mother. They have a good you and me relationship where it's like, they're just best friends.
It's weird because I do think of them as like, they're the bright spot of the show. You're not worried about anything bad happening when they're on the show. So I agree.
What's your number 4?
Okay, so my number 4 had to do Boy Meets World, Cory and Topanga.
They are a good couple.
Cory and Topanga. The reason why it's great is this is one of the rare shows where it's like, it starts off with them in 4th grade and it ends with them like graduating college and getting married. And also, what a great name, Topanga.
Topanga's a great name.
Topanga.
She has like great hair too.
There's one of the things where they save themselves for marriage because it's on like the Disney Channel. After they get married, Cory like sitting up in bed and being like, yeah! And it's just like, okay, that's the one sex joke
I love that.
we get in this show.
That's so good.
What's your number 3?
Okay, my number 3, I actually feel like you don't like this couple, but I did. Schmidt and CeCe from New Girl. I actually really like their relationship.
I like them.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Actually, like the one proposal on like all TV that gets me to like tear up is theirs. I don't know why, it's just really sweet. They're all calling her like he dumped his girlfriend because he wants to be with you. And then she comes back as he's about to leave to go find her. And then he proposes to her with the $5 that he put in the douchebag jar for saying that like, girl, I'm gonna marry you someday.
You remember this?
Oh God, you're about to say something stupid, aren't you?
Girl, I'm gonna marry you.
Jar.
It's a good speech and I get teary-eyed.
I can't believe I didn't put any of the New Girl couples. I think I would have put Winston and
Allie.
yeah.
No, I love them too.
My number 3 is Andy and April from Parks and Rec. The first episode starts with Rashida Jones breaking up with Chris Pratt, aka Andy, and his whole character is that he's basically like a dumb teenage idiot in a man's body.
I typed your symptoms into the thing up here and it says you could have network connectivity problems.
And April's the same, so they end up getting together like early on in the show. They're a rock, they never really break up, but they're constantly like doing the wrong thing, but in the sweetest way.
Are you eating turkey chili off of a Frisbee?
Who's your number 2?
My number 2 is Fran Fine and Mr. Sheffield.
Oh, from The Nanny.
I love The Nanny. It's like so many seasons of like a will they, won't they kind of, but like overall, it's not even will they, won't they. It's just like he just really cares about her the entire time. And then eventually it finally happens and they get together and it's like, well, they're already a family. She lives there. She takes care of the kids. The kids love her. I just love it. I'm huge The Nanny fan.
One of the most like, oh yeah, moments in our relationship was when you told me that you watched The Nanny constantly as a kid and that she is your fashion icon. And I was like, that makes so much sense.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is actually Ross and Rachel from Friends. And literally last night we were talking about how we don't really, you were like, you don't really get it. And I was like, yeah, I don't really get it either. But then I was thinking about it while I was making this list. It doesn't make sense for after season 3 because the characters become real characters, especially Ross. The second he starts doing the pivot, he's the funniest character, but the first few seasons, they do have like a really good will they, won't they, like their first kiss moment. Basically, there's this prom video from like the 80s. Rachel's date doesn't show up, and so Ross, whose dad's like, put on my tux, like you're gonna take her, and it's like, okay, we'll do it, Dad. And then her date shows up, and he's just absolutely heartbroken. And then we cut back to real time. I'm getting a little chills thinking about it. He's kind of over there meek and embarrassed, and then she just goes up and kisses him. The entire country has been waiting for this.
They definitely are super great in the beginning. I do like them then.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 is actually Jay and Gloria from Modern Family. I like really started to think, okay, so in the beginning of the show, you think, okay, this relationship is superficial, like is what it is. But as you keep watching, you're like, they really, really care about each other.
Yeah.
I was wrong for crushing your cell phone. Can you ever forgive me?
Well, it may take a little while, but sure, I guess I can.
They just have this crazy age difference and stuff, and they've been married and divorced, but it's like, they really get each other.
They totally match, and at the beginning, the first few episodes, it's like him being like, I have to live with this Manny kid now.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's my favorite sequence too, is them bonding.
You know, just dad stuff makes me cry. Speaking of dad stuff, I got a daddy for my number 1.
Who's your number 1?
My number 1, Meredith Grey and Dr. McDreamy.
Okay.
Yeah, Derek Shepherd. Again, it's similar to the Friends one. It's really just them the first few seasons. But that show starts in such a great way of, it's her first day basically at a hospital as a job. And she wakes up and she's in this guy's bed. And he's this sexy ass Dr. McDreamy guy. She's like, I gotta go, I'm late for work. It's her first day of work, and who is the head of cardiothoracics? Dr. McDreamy, her beau. Like, not allowed, but it's forbidden love.
Forbidden love is so fun.
It's the best, and they absolutely crush it with this too, because it's like, okay, is he favoring her because you think she's a good surgeon, or it's because, you know, he wants to have sex with her? Of course, the greatest ending to a season is just end of season 1. They're finally together, and things are good.
And his wife shows up.
And then his wife shows up. Boom!
Boom. There's a lot of good TV.
There's a lot of good TV. Maybe one day we'll be a TV couple. Well, guys, there you have it. Those were our top TV couples of all time. Did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments. And let's go make a list over at ranker.com of the greatest TV couples ever. And love ya.
Bye.
Bye.